I'm going to say a couple of words in English. Yesterday I was reading a halakha, a question where a boy was adopted, right? Or a mother comes with a boy into a different family. Questions where that boy comes out to read the Torah, what name do we give for the father? His previous father or the new father? Sometimes the boy grows up with a new father. He's a couple of days old only, and they adopt him. But the child doesn't know. Questions when he goes up to the Torah, what name do you give him? Now, so one rabbi said, what's the difference? Give him use his father's name. Whatever the father adopted father's name, who knows? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. The answer is, one rabbi says you cannot. Why? God forbid this boy gets married, and he's going to have to give a divorce. You cannot give a wrong name. You have to put his father's name, Ploni, Ben Ploni, whatever the father's name is. That's number one. Number two, if God forbid the adopted father dies without children, and he's the only child, his brother is going to have to do chalitza with the mother, right? But he's thinking he's the son of this father, and the mother doesn't need chalitza, taking off the shoe and spitting, right? So a lot of problems come up with this child if you give the wrong name. One rabbi says no. The Gemara in Sanhedrin says, whoever raised not his own child, an orphan child, it's like he made him. So if it's like he's made him, then he goes out to the Torah, he says his father's name that made him. Not the father that really made him, but the father that raised him. That doesn't matter who made the child, but who raised the child. So I want to say an interesting proof from the Torah. Who knows where in the Torah we have a child, not his own child, but the Torah calls him the father? Nobody knows. Okay, we spoke about this one time. What?
King David.
King David. Abotai, do you remember the Torah says, Shem, just a second, Shem bat Asher Serach. This is why Shem, just say, bat Asher Serach. Shem bat Asher Serach. So the uncle says, do you know why it says Shem bat Asher Serach? It's because it was not Asher's daughter, Serach. Serach came with her mother and married Asher. But the Torah calls her the daughter of Asher. Who was Serach? We know who was Serach, right? Yeah. It says when the Shvatim came and said that Yosef is alive, they sent Serach and she was dancing and saying the name. Serach also showed Moshe Rabbeinu where Yosef was buried in the Nile River. Plus, Serach gave the sign that Moshe was the real Goel. Why? Because it says for 40 years Jewish people were going to Mitzrayim, to Egypt. Sarah was still alive, and they said, "You saw, you're wrong. We're still in Egypt. Must be Moshe is not the real Goel. He's not the real Mashiach supposed to be because we're still in Egypt. We're still in the desert." So he said, "Wait, you'll see." Once they all went into Israel, it says Sarah went alive too. Gan Eden. Why? Because Yaakov Avinu blessed Sarah. But anyway, Rabotai, the answer is, we see from here that the Torah calls the daughter Bat Asher, even though the daughter was not the daughter of Asher. She was adopted daughter by Asher. And that's why some say, if a child goes up, and even though it's not the father, you're still allowed to call by the father's name. I'll tell a small story, I'm going to finish with this. In Israel, there's a Kohen that, I think what else brings down the story. There was a Kohen that got married. 10 years they didn't have children. 10 years, no kids. And one day he says, listen, I have to have kids, and I have to have somebody left after me. He said, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to divorce you. They go to the Beit Din in Israel. They get a divorce. After a couple of weeks, she says, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. When are you pregnant? They got already divorced. Now that the wife is pregnant, they didn't know what to do. They don't know what to do. That's it. You cannot get married again. Right? So the son comes to America because his father is passing away, and the father's on his deathbed. He says, Jonah, you're not my son. We raised you. You're not even a Kohen. But all this time was come out Kohen. He said, listen, I'm dying right now. I have to tell you this. He said, thank you so much. He said, thank you for what? He said, I just divorced my wife, and I cannot take her away because I was Kohen. Now you told me I'm Israel. I could go back and take my wife back. That's the story I read. So sometimes it's important for the son to know. You can have a problem with Keuna. He thinks his father's Kohen. He's a Kohen.
But a child is adopted. If his parents give him up,
right?
If his parents give him up, so somebody took him and raised him,
you know, they didn't want him, and here you have somebody to take him and raise him up. It's a mitzvah. So,
Michael, выключи. Yeah.
so, you know, it's his son.
That's not the